Hey, it's Kent Jones with Jones & Associates PC in Cleveland, Tennessee. We cover Hamilton County, Bradley County, McMinn County, Polk County, Marion County, and we go into other areas on an as-needed basis occasionally. I'd like to talk to you today about insurance bad faith. I guess probably about the time you're going from childhood to adulthood, maybe when you're starting college, you start realizing that you're going to need insurance. So, maybe the first thing is auto insurance, and you go to an auto insurance broker, and you sit down and talk about a policy for your car, and the next thing you know, they're like, well, do you know that you're uncovered in 100 different areas? Well, no, I didn't know that. And so they tell you, well, you need life insurance, you need health insurance, you may need an umbrella policy, renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance, and the list goes on and on and on. And obviously, it's their business, and I understand that, to sell insurance. And it's your right and obligation to decide for yourself what you do need to protect yourself from bad events that can occur in the future. So you sit down and you think about it, and you end up buying a few policies, and if you're paid by your company that you work for, you're ultimately paying premiums on each of those policies for a number of years. Well, then something bad happens. Let's say that all of a sudden, 3 or 4 years later, you have a very serious medical condition, or someone else covered under your policy has a serious medical condition. And you turn it into the insurance company, and they say, well, we're not going to cover that. And you're like, well, now I've been paying all these premiums for years instead of that money going into my pocket, so why? Well, there are a lot of different answers to the question. If you don't have coverage for that issue, simply put, you don't have coverage. But in a lot of cases, an insurance company can unreasonably deny coverage. So the first thing that you need to do is pull out your policy and look at it closely, see what you're covered for, see what the exclusions are, and kind of get an idea in your head of what's going on. The next step would be to immediately consult with an attorney, because there's going to be timelines that you need to abide by to get your claim moving forward. One of the first things to know is that insurance companies generally in the state of Tennessee have 60 days to make their decision as to whether to deny your claim or accept your claim. You can't really do anything during that period. After that period, that's when time clocks start running. If they have an internal appeals process that's required, then you need to go through it. In the example of a health insurance claim, what I would recommend is both you and your physician making a direct appeal to the insurance company, immediately in writing, documented, and trying to get a response from them that's documented. The second thing you should do is to inform them that you are considering making a bad faith claim against them. If it's still denied, nothing happens. You do have choices in the state of Tennessee. Your attorney can pursue what's called an insurance bad faith action against them. Insurance bad faith actions have been around for a long time in the state of Tennessee. you're entitled to recover your losses. And if you're married, you can make a consortium claim for your spouse. A consortium claim is generally a claim that is vicariously through you. In essence, what your spouse is saying is that I need recovery as well because my wife or husband or partner simply cannot do the things that they used to be able to do around the house. It could be cooking, cleaning, working, etc. In an insurance bad faith claim in Tennessee, there is a statute. You're entitled to a 25% penalty of what happened. You can go outside that statute and get into the punitive damages arena if the insurance company has acted intentionally, recklessly, or maliciously, and that does happen too on occasion. I know a little bit about insurance law. I spent 13 years, and all I did for 13 years was insurance defense work and litigation, and we did hundreds of trials and hundreds of depositions, including party depositions, witness depositions, and medical depositions. In addition, at one point in time, it was 2016, I took all the courses and studied and took the state exam to become a life accident and health producer. I passed the exam and had the license. I haven't really used it. I think it was more for my knowledge in the legal business to understand more about the insurance business. If you run into this situation, think you may run into this situation, or have a friend or a relative that has run into this situation, we'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Feel free to get in touch with me immediately at 423-424-6208. My email is joneslaw08@gmail.com. Brad Wilson with our firm, he did a lot of e-discovery, which is electronic discovery. Discovery is essentially like interrogatories and requests to produce, things that you send to the other party to gather together information. He did that with a big firm in Atlanta, and then he came to Cleveland. He did child support and child custody for 20 years. He's been doing divorce in a number of other areas now. You can reach him at brad@bradleywilsonlaw.com. His phone number is 423-458-2479. Our website is www.jonesandassociateslawfirm.com. Thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Talk to you later.